it's so impossible or difficult for the mind to try and describe completeness, wholeness, oneness. And I'm not saying that any other human being is not experiencing the same, but there is definitely a before and after. You see, the after cannot truly understand the before in the concept of, I can't imagine what it was like, but I know what it was like. Or I can't know what it's like, but I imagine what it's like. It matters not, both the same. Completeness. You see, Ramana Mahaeshi describes a process, very simple process. Do not accept any thought, any feeling, any sensation, any idea, any imagination, any fantasy as what it's perceived to be projected as. So, in a very immature mind can understand this. So when a thought comes, I see outside my window that the weather has changed and the colours have changed. A very adult, intelligent, what they call intelligent through words, identities, conditioning, programming, fully understands what that means. But the child is not really interested in what it means because it doesn't know what it means. I'm speaking about very, very young child. First year. Does not understand the language, does not understand the story, the concept behind it, the division, all the stuff that is made up, words, symbols, programmed, ingrained ways of adapting your thoughts and your words and your ideas into what we believe we think it is. So completeness to the child is not about the whole picture. You know, if you have a painting in front of you the size of a wall, a beautiful old master religious painting with countless figures and different scenes, different objects within the painting. The adult mind can say, the painting consists of this figure here, that figure there, this colour there, that shape there. It's done in this time. The clothes they're wearing is from this period. The hairstyles are also from this period. That one is spiritual. That corner is angelic. There are angels. The animals, there's a horse, there's a squirrel, there's a tree. There's states of emotions within the painting and the people who are participating in the painting. Wonderful. Wonderful way to break down a incredible painting into minuscule ways of divisiveness, of mundanity. You see, the completeness mind sees intelligence as mundane. Now the child will see the painting as one whole painting and immediately, with no identification of words or names, colours, shapes, stories, narrative, periods of time, will just look at the painting and see the whole painting with no consideration into what they know about the painting, what they can learn about the painting, and what the painting consists of, and which each corner or each individual object, each artifact is about. So when the child looks out the window, it sees the same. We can see the landscape, we can see the trees, we can see the intelligent mind can see the farmer in the tractor, can see the lake, can see the clouds, the movement of the clouds, the greyness, the cars passing by, the flowers, the bushes, the different types of walls and stones. The child sees the whole thing. Completeness. Completeness, like Ramana Mahaeshi, is not talking about a painting, whether it's division, whether it's a whole wall mural, whether it's broken up, or whether it's seen as whole. Ramana Mahaeshi is not talking about looking out the window. It's not even talking as a child about the whole viewpoint, the whole perspective. Talking about the feeling of completeness. Because there appears to be two, one looking out the window, whether it's an adult intelligent mind or a child. And it's the same with the painting. One adult individual mind inquiring about the painting, and one child seeing the wholeness of the painting. What Ramana Mahaeshi is speaking about is there's no child part or separate from the painting or separate from the window, inside the room or outside the room. Completeness means the essence of being whole. Where there's no I being whole, me being whole, the sky being whole with the valley, the tree being whole with the earth, the tree being whole with the sky, me being whole with the tree, the room being whole with life. That feeling of completeness is not something that is made up through an intelligent, conditioned, educational, programmed, fantastical period, time, space, mind. That completeness is as it is. Cannot be taken away. So what is the difference between before awakening, or before enlightenment, and after awakening and after enlightenment? The veil has been taken away. The separation tool, that what separates me from the device, is taken away. And it's not the idea that the mental constructed mind can work that out in a telescope or a microscope or a theory or whatever it is. It is actual experience, actual essence, actual consciousness. It is actuality and reality at its truest point, this completeness. And you don't know if the tree is seeing the same thing. The tree is seeing around it as not an individual tree, but as just part of this magical, mysterious and mystical world of our universe. And you don't know of any other person seeing it. It's called non-duality for the non-duality speakers. Myself, I find no word to explain it. Even consciousness touches the sophistication of the essence that it provides within itself. It's the finest detail. It's not the finest detail in the painting, but it's seen as one brushstroke is the same as the galaxy. There's nothing that can enhance this, and there's nothing that can detract from this. Stillness and change, or stillness and movement, emotions and thoughts, they're all the same thing. Flesh is the same as water, water is the same as dust, dust is the same as light, light is the same as fire, fire is the same as wood. There is no separation, completeness, wholeness, oneness. It is a feeling that is never broken, although your mind can take you on a human journey. A human journey. Yes, I can see the device. I can feel the space between. I can drink the coffee from the cup. I can speak the same language as I did before, but everything seems to be moving in some sort of conducted orchestration. There's no choices to be made. There's no fun to be had. There's no death to be waited for. There's nothing that can break this infinite, pure, tranquil. I see wordless. You see, I can't find a word. Even consciousness is meek. It's truly incredibly great just to be alive. You see, that's the simplest. It's not about, I wish I was alive and I had a house and I had a beautiful car and a partner and my life was long and happy and I could be successful and I could paint the best painting. The painting has been painted. We're just part of it. If you think you're part of it, then you means you were apart from it at some point. And we all have to be apart from it at some point, because that's what awakening enlightenment is. It's gluing everything back together as it was before. Beyond the child. You see, we have to use experiences, we have to use ways and methods and announce descriptive, revelations to explain it. But it's beyond the child at 1 year old. It's beyond the adult. It's beyond the wise. You see, this body will die. Its body will fade into the same place where it arose from. But the feeling of essential love and consciousness within, it cannot die. It was never born. It is always present, aware, here, now, as it is, as it always will be in all ways. But you have to experience that. It doesn't make you any better a person, any superior. You see that Einstein was just another mind. Socrates, Plato, Zen masters, Hawkins, just another variation of mind. Same as this, another variation of mind. Same as the maggot, another variation of mind. Same as the tree, another variation of mind. We're not demoralizing what they do. They're playing a game. They're enjoying the journey that they think they are separate from. But we are the journey. Taking on so many journeying uniforms so that we can see everything about this universe. We can see everything about the galaxies. We can see everything. And we will not rest. Consciousness will not rest until it has exposed its whole self to every single human, exposing their whole journey as what they truly are. A glorified, incredible, empty, vast light that takes birth whenever it feels it needs to take birth. It's the most mystical, magical experience I can't say that I've ever had, because I can only talk on the knowing of what we call the past experiences in comparison to what is taking place now, and it is a vast change. It is completely. I mean, when there's such a feeling of emptiness and vastness, and you hear the Vedantas or the Buddhists saying empty self, or the Christians saying Christ, or the Hindus saying Krishna and Source, and it's not that, you see. It's not that. Not God. These are words, identifications, names. We give the tree a name, same as we give Buddha a name. Or I don't know, is Buddha the person right name? But they're just, little fluctuations, like putting a Christmas decoration on the tree. There you go. That's on the tree. That's now called, bubble. Yeah, that's called star. And the following year, let's change the name. Let's change the bubbles and the stars to tinsel and whatever. It's just temporary, you see. The names are temporary. The name of this is temporary. The body is temporary. Source, whatever, Krishna, Buddha, Upanishads, all variations of source experiencing a temporariness. I don't know how to explain it. Completeness is not about identifying with what is complete. Completeness is as it is. Completeness is already as it is. It is not to be touched, tampered with, and it cannot be, they call it omnipotent, omnipresent, untarnishable, unstainable, indestructible. But I don't know, you see. It's just a sharing of the essence of what is. Thank you.